Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Dominika coming to you live on Facebook. Today it's day 7 of the 30-day Facebook Live Challenge. So if you are joining me on live, say hello in the comments. If you are joining me on a replay, give me a replay in the comments. I've been having a lot of fun with these live videos. And today I want to share with you something that's been going on my mind. It's in my mind all day. So many people complain about their life. So many people complain about their life. The job they have, the house they have, the spouse they have. But the thing is, I want to tell you something straight up. There is always something you can do about it. If you don't like something, change it. Change it. So for example, so many people have the jobs that they hate and all they do is complain about the job. Nobody is telling you to stay at that job all your life. Nobody is telling you to stay at that job all your life. You know, you might be in a situation where you have to stay at that job for the moment because you obviously need to eat, you obviously need to pay bills. But the thing is, that doesn't mean you cannot look for something better. That doesn't mean you cannot go find something better for yourself. That doesn't mean you can't get the education so that you can become better at something, so that you get a better job or become self-employed or start a business. There is always something you can do about it, only if you decide. So many people hate the jobs that they have. Do something about it. Do something about it. If all you do is complain, but you don't choose to do anything about it, you're gonna be unhappy all your life. You know, all of a sudden, it's not gonna be a case that the job is gonna change or anything. You have to change how you look at it. But the second thing that you have to do is you have to realize that you have to do something about it. If all you do is complain about your current job, why are you even there? Why are you even there when you can apply for jobs? It's never been easier to apply for jobs. I know it can be difficult sometimes to find a new job, but if you don't apply for anything new, then you will not get anything new. If you want to start a business, what are you gonna do about it? Maybe you need personal development lessons. Maybe you need to learn a new skill. Maybe you need to learn from someone who has done it before. Do something about your life. And when it comes to relationships, I'm not saying your relationship isn't working, throw it all away. Because if you still love each other, you should do something about it. So focus on your love and get better. Become a person that's worthy of your spouse. And your spouse should become the person worthy of you. So work on yourself. Take personal development lessons. Realize that you can change how you look at things. You can change the relationship you have. Everything can be changed if you decide that you want to change it. You know, I'm sick and tired, of people just complaining but not doing anything about it. If you don't do anything about it, what do you expect? Your life is not gonna get better if you don't do anything about your complaining. If you're complaining about your job, you're complaining about where you live, what are you gonna do about it? Because complaining doesn't help anybody. I understand, sometimes we will complain about certain things if they annoy us. But the thing is, number one, you have to become immune to the things that annoy you. The things that, didn't go as you planned. There will always be something that's gonna go against your plan. There will always be something that will happen. There will always be some type of customer. There will always be something. You have to decide to become so emotionally intelligent that you will become immune to it. And you have to decide that if you don't like your job, if you don't like what you're going through right now, you have the power to change it. And you might feel stuck in life. And I talked about this as well. I often talk about it with people. You can become unstuck. Most of people, like majority of people, they feel stuck because you already know what you want to do, but you feel like you cannot do it because you don't allow yourself to do it, because you always listen to other people's advice. You always listen to what other people have to say. The majority of people live like that. So maybe it's a matter of realizing that you can do like what you put your mind on. It's maybe a matter of realizing that you're more capable, or maybe it's about realizing that you need to gain some skills. Maybe you need to improve who you are. But there's always something you can do about your situation. You can just be there and wondering and hoping, wishing upon a star, like. And the thing is, okay, a lot of people have this wrong thinking about money. They think like, if I have more money, all of my problems will disappear. If I'll be rich, I'll disappear. But the thing is, there will always be something that you need to overcome. There will always be a customer you won't align with. There will be a client that you might not get along with. There will be something like your car will break down or whatever. It's about becoming immune to those situations and realizing that like you are bigger than those situations. There will always be something. People often talk about the fact that like, oh, you have it so much easier because you don't have to deal with this kind of clients and you don't have to deal with this. Everybody has something that they have to deal with. So it's never gonna stop. It's about becoming the person who is strong enough to just not not letting it get to you. It's about becoming that person strong enough so that none of this gets to you. None of it prevents you from keep going. There'll always be something. There'll always be a reason to complain. Everybody can find a reason to complain. But I think the true power lies in the fact that what are you gonna do about it? Taking action to do something about it. Like complaining about a situation is not gonna do anything to it. It's not gonna change the situation. But instead, if you choose, instead of wasting your time on complaining, you decide, okay, what can I do about it? What can I do about it? There is always something you can do about it. And you might feel like you really, really don't know what you can do about it. Talk to someone, maybe get a coach, get a mentor who can help you. The answers are out there if you're open to them. The answers are out there. Like I even offer coaching sessions as well. If you are a person who listens to me, you like what I'm about, maybe you would like to reach out to me, you're more than welcome to do so and find out about my private coaching that I offer at the moment. So you can always do something. You can really, really always do something about it. Change your situation. Change your life. So many people live in like unhappy relationships, unhappy job styles. Life is too short to be wasting your time on things that don't serve you. And I'm not saying like, oh, you should just like throw it all away and start from scratch, because that's not a solution either. Because you will start from scratch just to find out that the same kind of things show up again. Some people that annoy you, things won't work out the way you want. You will make mistakes. There will always be something. The best thing that you can do for yourself in your life is to become stronger as a person, more emotionally intelligent, immune to the fact that there's gonna be stuff. And you will need to overcome them in your life. Life, it's always gonna be like this. It doesn't matter what amount of money you have, where you live, where you come from, like, there'll always be something. And for those people, like, there are people online, that just say like, your life is gonna get so much better if you do ... Your life is gonna get so much better if you have more money, if you start this business. No, like, your life is gonna change when you physically change, like, yourself. Like, not that there is anything to fix about you, but more like you become stronger and better as a person. So not in a way like, oh, there's something to fix about you, there's something wrong with you, but instead, you are an amazing person. Most people forget about the fact that they are so worthy, that they deserve a better life. They stay at the jobs that they hate for 20 plus years because they don't realize their worth. So it's not that there is something wrong with you for staying in those places. You just don't know that you deserve better. You just don't realize. You don't know better than that. So it's about becoming this better version of yourself, so that, number one, you can see that you were created for beautiful things. Everybody in this world deserves more. It's not that one person is more worthy and this one is not worthy. Everybody is equally worthy, but there are people who go for it and there are people who don't. You know, it's about realizing that, okay, these emotions that I'm going through right now, like, they don't serve me. This complaining doesn't serve me. What can I do to change it? Maybe you get angry easily. Maybe you need to work on that. So it's not about, oh, you need to fix who you are. But instead, what person can you become so that you are the best version of yourself, the unstoppable version of yourself, the one capable of anything, the one strong enough to build the life of your dreams? There is always something you can do about it. There are free contents online that you can watch. You know, I have a YouTube channel as well. You're more than welcome to go and watch my videos there. There are paid coaching as well. Like, I offer paid coaching as well. That's on another level than, you know, than my free things. Maybe you would like to work with someone one-on-one because that would benefit you. You can always do something that can benefit you. So it's not about, oh, like, you're not good enough because you complain. You're not good enough because you have this kind of job. But instead, it's more like, where you are right now can get even better. You can get even more out of life if you know that you are the person who deserves more. People feel like so paralyzed. They stay at the jobs they hate. Like, why stay? I had so many different jobs in my life. Like, I worked in KFC. I worked as a kitchen porter. I worked as a cleaner. I worked in an office in billing department. Like, I did so many different jobs because I was like, I'm not settling. I'm not gonna stay if I don't like it. I'm not gonna stay. So each time when I applied for a new job, I would be like, okay, let's see how that works. But I wouldn't be so attached to it that this has to be my job for the rest of my life. I would be like, this is perfect for the moment. If I felt I'm unhappy, if I felt there's more for me, I would look for that opportunity and I would try. I would try things out. You cannot be afraid of making mistakes. You cannot be afraid of changing the jobs. And the worst thing that you can do out of all of it is just to get comfortable. When you get comfortable, and I mean comfortable, but in reality, you complain about your life. You complain about the fact that you don't have enough money for bills or for a holiday. You complain about the fact that the customers are shitty. You complain about the fact that your manager is horrible. Like, so you get comfortable in that place. So you complain about it, but you're like, oh, but it's really not that bad. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. And I'm not saying like quit, burn bridges behind you, but instead, remember that you deserve better. Remember that you deserve more than that. There's always more that you can get. I truly believe every single person in this world has so much potential, but they don't go for it. So I would love for you to take a look at your life today. in the next few days as well, figure out what do you not like about your life and try thinking about what you can really do about it. Because you can always do something about it. Honestly, truly, there is always something you can do about it. Even if the only thing that you can do is pray about it, that's still doing something about it, having hope in the future. So look at your life. Look at your life and stop settling for these jobs that don't even care about you, the bosses that put you down, the relationships that don't serve you. You know, people complain about their friends, but still they meet with them every single week. And I mean, not in a way like you complain about one little thing. I mean, they complain like, this person is, this person is horrible, I hate her, I don't like her. Why do you hang out with those people? Does this really truly serve you? Look at your life. Look at your life and think and realize like you deserve more than that, but it's up to you to decide to go for that. You have to go and take the actions. Nobody's gonna come and do it for you. And majority of people already know what they should be doing in life, but they just don't do it because they doubt their abilities. They don't believe this can be for them. They think that, oh, if I have money, like everything will change for me because it will be so much easier. No. Money is great. Money helps in a lot of situations, but not, like, it's not gonna make problems disappear. It doesn't make problems disappear. We're only human. And one thing that truly changed my life was the fact that I realized that I'm a human and my duty here is to better myself so that I can, help other people, so that I can do big things in life. Not for me to just be at these jobs that don't even care about me, those type of jobs that would replace you in a day if you drop dead tomorrow. Like, why waste your life on these kind of places? And of course, it's good to have a job. Like, I'm not saying quit and just don't do anything ever again. What I mean is, don't settle. Raise your standards. Raise your standards, because there is always a better opportunity coming. There is always a better opportunity coming if you look for it, if you're ready for it. So I had some good jobs as well. Like, I had jobs, I would work in a grocery store and I would be happy. I was really happy about the job. But then I was like, I know that a new opportunity is coming and a new opportunity would come. So I would tell myself, like, I know that I deserve even more than that. So it wasn't out of greed. It wasn't because I think I'm better than people. It was because I truly know my worth. I know that I deserve more. I know I was created for beautiful things. So why should I not go for it? There's so many people waste their life away on the jobs they don't like. Why? Why do you do that? This is a serious conversation. People don't talk enough about this. They just entertain this complaint and they say, oh, my boss is horrible. Yeah, but my one is even worse. And and they just talk about it instead of being like, okay, enough complaining. Now, what are we doing about it? I truly think that people that don't do anything about changing their situation, they should not be allowed to complain. If you are complaining while you are doing something else, that's a little more acceptable. Let's face it, because at least you're doing something to change your situation. Still though, look at your life and realize that, like, complaining still doesn't serve you. So try to get rid of it from your head. Try to focus on those good things that you're building right now, those new opportunities that are coming. Turn that noise off. It doesn't serve you in the long run to just complain, because it occupies your mind so much that you can't think about anything else. Honestly, get rid of it. Try to get rid of it. Day by day, just little by little. Try to catch yourself on those, bad thoughts, like the thoughts that don't serve you. People don't realize that everything starts with mindset. Everything starts with mindset. All those successful people, why do they have success? Because they work on themselves, like on their mindset. They realize how worthy they are. They realize that they're capable of things. They realize that they deserve so much. And you are no different than them. The only difference is you don't believe in it. That's the only difference. So it's not that one person is more worthy than the other. The difference is people know about it and people don't know about it. So you might be in your life right now. You feel like you know you deserve more, but you just don't know how to do it. Try to figure out a way. There is always a way. There is always a way. Honestly, be open. Be open to the fact that the answers can always come to you in the most unexpected way. In the most unexpected way. If you trust that the answers are coming, if you trust that, this breakthrough is coming for you. Don't give up. It might be taking a little bit longer than you wanted to, but that doesn't mean it's not coming. That doesn't mean it's not coming. So look at your life. And if there are things that don't make you happy, do something about it, guys. Really, really do something about it. Try to do something about it. Get some guidance from people. If you really feel stuck that you don't know, like, what you really should be doing, get some guidance. Because there are people like me who got out of that place, and we know how to help. We know how to help you. There is so many people like me who got out of that place. And that's not to say like I'm perfect, because I still have my struggles. Everybody will always have something. But now I'm more immune to all those things. People think like, oh, you become self-employed and you're going to be much happier. You're going to have more money, you'll be much happier. Like, you start a business and you will never have to deal with people that will annoy you. Like, if that's how you think, you're wrong. You are wrong. There will always be someone who will annoy you. There will always be someone who will cut you off on the road. There will always be someone. This is life. You have to become immune to those things. That's the thing. It doesn't stop. You just become so strong that you don't even pay attention to it anymore. That's what happens. You become so strong and you focus on just the good things that you don't even realize that those bad are there anymore, that somebody it's rude, that somebody skips the queue in the shop. Like, you don't pay attention to it because your mind is occupied with the good things. So it doesn't mean that those things will never happen anymore around you. It means that you just don't waste your time on it. So stop wasting time. Stop wasting your time on the things that don't serve you. Honestly, focus on something that serves you. Because it's your life and it gets to be beautiful and you can really, really always do something about it. So try to think about your life really deeply. And I don't want you to just watch this video, turn it off and say, that was a great video, and not do anything about it. Truly, everything that I share with you, I truly mean it. Like, try to do those things. Because this, looking at your life on such a deep level, will change your life. It will change your situation. If you're not happy about something, do something about it. There is always something you can do about it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you everybody for, all your support, the likes, the shares. I appreciate all of your time. I appreciate your support. Thank you guys so much. That's all I wanted to share for today. Tomorrow I'll come to you live for another live video. And I'll see you around on the internet. Bye.